Do you have food sensitivities? I'm Dr. Stacy Francis, and a lot of people come to me because of food sensitivities. There are a few ways to test for food sensitivities. There is muscle testing, which is what I do. There is blood tests, and there's always false positives and false negatives, but it is a good way to start a journey on that, to start figuring things out. And then there's elimination diet. An elimination diet is probably the very best way, but you have to remove the foods for long enough to see the difference. And then once you feel really good, then you can start adding some foods back in and see if it makes you feel poor again. When we're in the GI system, in the small intestine, and we're absorbing all these nutrients, one of the things that happens is that we're absorbing all the nutrients that are good for us. The food that's undigested or hasn't been digested enough from not enough stomach acid, not enough pancreatic enzymes, then you have bigger food particles that come down, and if the immune system doesn't recognize it and it sneaks through into the bloodstream, your immune system will start attacking it. Once it attacks it, then there's a memory in your immune system that will make sure that when it comes back into the system, your body starts fighting again. And so you want to make sure that you have a really strong GI system so you don't get food sensitivities through a leaky gut. And we call leaky gut dysbiosis. It's an imbalance in the gut flora, it's an imbalance in an inflammation in the lining of the intestine, and we do a stool test to determine exactly what's going on. But we can also know because of your symptoms. If you know that you are sensitive to certain things like dairy and gluten are really common ones, we just avoid them. There's lots of substitutes. But we can also heal the GI system, and then sometimes you can go back to them in smaller amounts. So if you're having any issues with food sensitivities, come on and do the cleanse with us. Our 10-day cleanse excludes the highest allergens, most of them, and we make sure that you have lots of other wonderful foods to eat, lots of variety, but it does give you a little hint of what it would feel like without inflammatory foods in your system. And so it's a great little jumping off point to see what is food really doing to my body. I hope you'll join us. Dr. Stacy Francis, see you soon.